I just hope I don't get bodied. That's all. Like, I just don't want to lose by a lot.
In this video, I'm gonna be versing one of the best snipers on GTA, Vexnicity. I actually played this guy on stream on Snipers Only at Airport, and he beat me by 30 kills. The score was 50 to 20. Now, judging by the score, you can tell this guy is beyond better. Like, he's way too much better than me at sniping. But why did I make this video naming, sniping doesn't take skill, is because how can one of the worst snipers, aka me, fight one of the best snipers on GTA that are actually just way better? They have a great strafe, great aim, great flicks, great everything. I mean, like, you can keep watching this video, even on this same 1v1, he's gonna be slamming me. The idea that I think that sniping doesn't quite take skill is because different players have different strafes, which also means that another player can have a complete opposite strafe to your mindset, which can actually sort of like be bad for you. Meanwhile, he predicts every single strafe you do, therefore he's going to be hitting every time, meanwhile you're going to be missing. So when it comes down to like knowing the actual best sniper, you're never going to really know, because it's always going to be just different type of playstyles, beating the other playstyle. So as you guys can see, obviously I'm not really good of a sniper, so I'm getting beat bad. But as again, my point is, this would have never happened at base. Like, these type of scores, going from like 9-1, right, and 21 and stuff like that, and then just making a comeback crazy, is just impossible at base. The better player will always just consistently win. At sniping, you can just be winning by 10s and 20s and make a comeback. Like, that to me just throws me off, because as I said, like, this would have never happened at base. At snipers usually go to scores like 50, which is really irrelevant in my opinion in real matches. Like in free mode, for an example, you both pull up and snipe each other in city. You're not really just gonna kill the other player and expect him to snipe with you for 50 kills straight, which is why we decided to play a little bit of a shorter score, like 25 I think is the score we played on this video. But as again, I think that's a little bit of a realistic score. Even in free mode, you don't really necessarily go 50 kills. You play like 10, 15, 20. But in this video, we decided to play a little bit like medium, like 25. And just watch this, play score turn from left and right, which is personally why I think sniping doesn't take skill. You know what I'm saying? But this is a personalized argument. And as I said, like, the worst sniper beating the best sniper is, barely impossible. But the fact that it's possible, in my opinion, is crazy, because the worst base player will never beat the best base player, and that's a fact. Right before I mute the voiceover, notice how I'm literally changing my settings mid-match, which pretty much means these are like a different type of flicks and everything, and I still somehow even just do a little bit better, I guess. I don't know, like, it's just so imbalanced to me. Also, from everyone I've ever played in my life since 2013 playing GTA, I've never lost by 30 kills at sniping to anybody. So this is obviously a very much of an accurate test. Over here, I'm aware that if I miss a single bullet, he's just obviously gonna kill me just like he did the other times, so this is the only thing I could have done. Over here, we both naturally decided to evo just so obviously the obstacle doesn't ruin our last kill match. Wow, that's a crazy comeback. Oh god. Yo, Vex, what you think about that comeback? Bro, I cannot play slow sense with you. Dude, yo, Wreck, you see what I mean though when I say sniper doesn't take skill? This guy's beating me by like 20 kills and I somehow just come back.
The pie thing to like 2 more. So
I don't know, man. It's just like one thing is though at airport is like you can't actually be a quote unquote sniper. You gotta just sort of flick because this guy's strafe is crazy.
The airport's shit, man. The airport's shit. Beach is better for sniping.
Yes, sir.
As much as this party I was in was filled with a bunch of top tier sniper players, I still got to admit my own opinion is actually against their statement in terms of sniping wise at beach taking more skill than airport. Due to the fact that when you become somewhat good, all you really do at beach is spawn trap the player and kill farm him, because by the time the player gets to zoom his scope at you, just for an example at this clip that I'm showing, he will already be dead. So for a rough example, I can bring up my match with Rockets. I managed to basically beat Rockets 50 to 48 just because of this technique. And before you guys say Recoil's probably better than him and he's trash, he actually beat Recoil 50 to 38 at beach. So for me to sit here and beat him after 50 to 48, does that technically mean I'm better of a sniper player than him? Of course not. I would never claim such a title that can be taken away from me by literally next day if I kept sniping with them. But yeah, this is why I think once you get somewhat good at sniping, there's like a skill gap where pretty much the scores become very similar or extremely imbalanced most of the time. Unlike at base, the scores rely very accurately as the better player will consistently always win at all times.
Psycho, way to go. You started this, Psycho.